Hi everyone, I'm Aya. I'm an Ayurvedic practitioner, and today I'm going to show you how to make khichdi. Khichdi is a Ayurvedic recipe. It's very good for your gut. It's recommended to be eaten seasonally, especially now. Let's say that we're moving from summer to autumn. In Ayurveda, it's really good to do a seasonal cleanse. And khichdi is what is recommended because it's balancing to all the doshas. So yeah, it's not going to aggravate anything, and it's just a complete protein as well, because it's a combination of mung beans or any other kind of dal and rice. So let's get started. Okay, so I've got a whole range of spices over here. Khichdi is great because you can really tailor it to your likes. So you can omit some of the spices if you don't have them. You can add some that you like. Out of all of these, I'm going to grind some in my pestle and mortar because in general it's better to buy whole spices and then grind it yourself, just for the flavor and for preservation. So yeah, I'm going to grind the coriander seeds. It doesn't have to be too fine, just until it kind of breaks down. I'm also going to grind up the cumin seeds. That's also kind of up to you whether you want to or not, but I'm going to. Yeah, I also have fennel seeds here. You can grind it, but I think I'm just going to leave it whole. Other than that, I've got mustard seeds. I'll leave them whole. I've got turmeric powder, black pepper, which I've already ground, some Himalayan pink salt, which is the preferred salt for this, which I'll grind as well. And you can either use fresh ginger or dried ginger. Today I'll be using dried ginger, but if you want to use fresh, now would be a good time to cut it, grate it, or cut it into small, fine pieces. One more ingredient that I have here is asafoetida or hing. So this is a great onion and garlic substitute, but if you'd like to use fresh garlic and onion, you can chop that as well. Asafoetida, a little goes a long way, so just use a small pinch. It's a very strong smelling spice. I've just added some oil into the pot and heated it. So now the oil is very warm. I'm going to start adding all my spices in. So one by one. Fennel seeds. I'm going to put maybe about half a teaspoon. It's up to taste as well. So about half teaspoon of turmeric. Black pepper, which is great to go with turmeric because it enhances all the properties of turmeric. And the dried ginger, pinch of asafoetida, and last but not least, all the ground spices that I ground before. Okay, and I'll put this back on the stove. Now that the spices have been cooking for a few minutes and very well coated in the oil, I'm going to add the rice and mung bean mixture that I've soaked for a couple of hours. So this is going to go, I've already sieved and poured out the excess water, and this is going to go in as well and going to be well coated by the oil and the spices. Put it on the stove. Cool, so it's taken about 20 minutes, and now the rice and the dal is fully cooked to a really nice yellow kind of creamy consistency. So yeah, you can taste it and see if you need to add a little more salt at this stage. Yeah, and then we go on to plate it. Okay, so I've plated it now, and you can add some lime. I like to put coriander on it as well. And yeah, that's how it looks like. Also, in this video, I just showed you a very basic khichdi recipe, but it's such a good recipe because you can tailor it to, whatever you want to add or combine on top of it. So, you can roast some vegetables and add it here. You can put a bit of pickle, a bit of yogurt. There's so much that you can do with it. You can even play around with different types of lentils. And different types of rice as well, although the traditional way is to use white basmati rice and moong dal. Moong dal has a lot of really good health properties. It's a very balancing type of dal, but yeah, you can mix it up however you want. I really hope you try out this recipe at home. It's really tasty, really nourishing, and such a good kind of food to have, especially during this seasonal transition. If you'd like to know more about me or check out more recipes, which I'll soon be having on my Instagram, you can follow me at Moon and Soma. And yeah, I really hope you enjoyed this. And if you have any comments, feedback, just write to me or to House of Jiriki.